Hello there. So today we're going to have a look at some of the most interesting videos that have some unexpected twists, expecting that you weren't, not at all. Oh, chunky boy. What are you even up to? What are you doing? How did you... What? It was a trick. It really does look like the fattest dog. Like there's no way this could be fake, but no, it's totally 100%. If only real weight loss was that easy. These people are just going for a drive down the neighborhood, and unfortunately a pipe falls out of this ute and then falls perfectly into the sewer grate, never to be seen again. This is like a 1 in a million occurrence in all the most unfortunate ways. I almost feel like this person should have helped, but they were so dumbfounded. I'd be the same too. I would clap and then just move on. So this lady's just doing a little bit of exercise, positioning her feet. It's fair enough, pretty easy. Gravity has been defied. Like, I don't care how strong your legs are, I don't think this is possible. Don't even believe it's a forced perspective thing because of the way she's just standing normally here. So unless she's literally in one of those magic rooms that tilts as you go, it's just some witchcraft. So you've fallen asleep at the wheel, about to crash, but instead, something fantastic happens. They say he's still flying to this day. Come on guys, there's no reason to be upset. Sure, this doesn't make any logical sense whatsoever. Sometimes you just have to let logic go. Let your car bash into the fence and then drift off into the sunset. That or die. And this is a coma dream. So these guys got a call about some catfish that was stuck in this sewer. So they decided to kind of unplug it and let it flow. And as you go, you realize that, sure, catfish, these silly cats think they are the smallest fish. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cats. So it's feeding time for this little frog. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Enjoy. Little did this man know that he thought feeding a cricket was enough, but it wasn't. You, the human, are the next meal. It's unfortunate, but you are lower on the food chain. So these guys are just kind of free climbing.
Yeah, you got it. Fuck yeah. Come on, man.
Not doing too bad.
Oh yeah.
But it was a hoax. It's tomfoolery. Probably the biggest giveaway, if you think about it, is how is this man commentating, holding a camera while floating? So you have this waitress come by to help this guy out. And she's, you know, you just go ahead and pay the bill for what you've been drinking so far. I'll go ahead and get you a new drink. So she's not very good at math. She has no idea how much the mugs cost here for some booze. So he's correcting her, getting a good deal. Good for him. But now she's like, no, you know, it's my mistake. I'm not going to accept the extra money. So, but he gives as a tip, you know, everything's all good. Gets a tap. Where was that girl that just served you?
No, she said she worked here. She don't work here?
No. Scammed. You've just realized why her maths were so terrible. Literally anything you give her is pure profit with zero work. So on the one hand, you have this girl catching this phone with a chopstick, and then you have these guys trying to duplicate it but doing a terrible job. However, what you didn't expect was the foot grab. Although there is a chance that they actually did drop it and then afterwards they made it look like she actually caught it like this. What is true? What is a hoax? Ooh! Yep, it's Australia again. Welcome back. Spider's having a hard time getting out of this situation. It almost gives up here, but no. It's like, this is my home, I'm not going to abandon it. Going back to the next unsuspecting person that comes along, they'll find out that I'm here. Those cheeky bum spiders. So here are a bunch of snow prints, but they're in like such an odd... Like, where did these come from? Like, what created these? It's bizarre. But the answer might surprise you a little bit. It turns out it was what appears to be an otter going for a little bit of a run, a little bit of a slide. This would baffle anyone. And here my assumption would have been it's just some creature who has a giant schlong that it's just kind of dragging through the snow. Never said I was the smartest person ever. So this girl wants to play a game with these lads that she's just met. So it's a bit of rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses has to buy a round of drinks. So as they go to get ready, it's 4 against 1. Really good odds for these guys. Like, they have every chance in the world. But no, they never had a chance. No one ever suspects the rock, paper, scissors stomp. They go for a handshake. Well played, madame. Well played.
I told my husband I need luxury cabinets.
You know, why spend the money on this fancy high-tech equipment when you can just hire a dude who can actually employ someone for a real simple job? That, or you could just open the cabinet yourself, but well, that's just too easy, isn't it? So this guy's created this kind of quasi-drone that's in the shape of a man. And so as they float it along, it looks like a superhero just going all over the city. It's just pretty interesting, you know, not too bad. Kind of a fun thing. But then you find out there were news reports about a man in a jetpack 5,000 feet above the air. Literally Iron Man has appeared. So was it worth it? Well, yes. All they need is a whole fleet of these and it will freak everyone out. So this guy's just heading out, you know, he's letting his dog just roam everywhere he wants, but this dog is the luckiest thing in the whole world. This guy's staring at it like, huh, I just nearly lost my dog. You gotta love here when the dog is like, just realizes what just happened. And it goes back into its cage like, well, that's enough life for one day. Good night. This guy's just doing a little bit of a drawing, but there's something wrong with his pen. Turns out his pen is his whole finger. Don't you hate it when your pen runs out of ink? By ink, I mean blood. It's blue. But hey, at least you'll never lose your pen. So here we have someone on the train wrapping their own legs around themselves to the point where it looks like it's two people intersecting. And even sometimes I sit weirdly, but never to the point where I've broken my legs to get them in place for something a bit odd. These poor leg bones never deserved this. So this guy's just emptying out this phase. You know, you got seems like a coin. You got some shoes, some baby shoes. It's like a whole baby in here. Maybe some more coins. A whole cat? An entire cat. You know what? This is where cats hide all of your things, all your socks and your little baby shoes and every little thing they can get their hands on. I feel like if she kept shaking this, then eventually the baby would have fallen out. Maybe her husband. So many wonderful things. So these neighbors have got this rope going all the way down into the park, attached directly to their kid so that they can give him a little bit of a swing. This is peak lazy parenting. Yeah, sure, it's lazy, but at the same time, it's pretty ingenious. All you need is like a walkie-talkie, and you know what? It's like being right next to the child, except you're on the couch not really doing anything. So this guy's lock is a little bit strange. So when you open it up, you realize that there's like another door inside of it, but when you turn that handle, it opens the whole thing into a secret room. Most kids don't know that every school has one of these secret nightclubs hidden behind the lockers. You just didn't know the right combin there. So if you want to talk about some confusing perspective.
Because my proportions make it look like I should be 5'8", but in fact,
5'8", but unfortunately,
I am small.
or it could be that our house is humongous. My theory is that this is a fun house and it's basically Little Big World from Super Mario.
Yes.
So this kid, someone's let him go a little bit too close to a kind of a cliff face where if he'll stumble, he will almost certainly perish, but he's not doing too bad. But what you don't realize is that there's a little bit of trickery going on here. He is in fact completely safe the whole time. And they just green screened the gravel so that it looks like it's a sheer drop. This one is misleading, but it's very impressive.
Should I get a dog? Should I get a dog?
Sure.
Should I get a dog?
Cat's like, no, had enough of you. Gotta love how the cat just ignores all the ones on the ground. Now it wants that one, the one that made some noise. Would have been even better if the cat took it out and then just stabbed her. Like, how dare you even think that? Traitor. This guy's got some food for a sewer creature. So here you go, little guy. Enjoy. So if you ever have this thing pop up in your toilet, it's probably because this guy was feeding it all along, giving it so much love and attention. The whole time it's getting a taste for raw meat, so it's coming for your raw meat. So this is some kind of swamp monster? Look at it's like a turtle or it's like an alligator. It's a cow. It's a cow's head. Why? It's not just him. There's another one behind it. Where did the... They're just having a nice bath. Gotta love how it's turned to the camera like, don't judge me. This is how I choose to live. You have no right. When you got nothing to do but eat grass all day, you too would go into some green slime just to get by, just to chill out. So this is a this looks like a walkway, like some corridors, but as you find out, it's just a chair with the most random, confusing perspective ever. In fact, yeah, you can disassemble it too into smaller chairs just to make it slightly more confusing. So you can actually lay these out one at a time and then have a chair that's like steadily growing. So it's 2 optical illusions in one. Probably not a chair I would want to ever sit in, but good for this guy. So this kid's just picking up a snake. Like, hey, how's it going? Whoa! Oh dear. Just the unexpected regret picking up the snake and being like, you know, you're nothing, you're so small. And then it's big brother, it's mother. I mean, hey, there are worse ways to go. It's pretty hardcore to be killed by a giant snake falling towards you. So doing a bit of concreting, this guy's like playing around, dropping his tool. This other person's like, never happened. It's gone. Goodbye. You can tell they've had practice in this, you know, all those bodies, all those people that have fallen in. Nothing sus. Gone. Where did they go? I don't know. Anything could have happened to them. So that's it for this video. Bye. Have a good one.